Mikel Arteta gives massive Kieran Tierney injury updates. Yes, my people, welcome back to my channel. What is the latest on Kieran Tierney and how long could he be out for? As well as that, is Hector Bellerin leaving Arsenal and to what club is he going to? And also, who could Arsenal look to sign to replace him? Let's find out in today's video. Yo, what's going on, guys? My name is Spaz14 and yes, I'm not in the best mood and you're gonna find out why. But if you want to cheer your boy, make sure to go down there and show some love to the video. Smash a like on the thing, subscribe to the channel if you are new. We're on the road to 40,000 subscribers. Join the revolution and let me know your thoughts on all things that I am going to discuss. But without any further ado, here is the latest Arsenal news today. Brace yourselves, Arsenal fans, it's not the best. First things first, Kieran Tierney and his injury updates. Mikel Arteta has given a press conference today, and let's just say what I heard is not what I want to hear, because Arsenal have today confirmed that Kieran Tierney has suffered ligament damage in his knee. No surgery required, due to be back in full training in 4 to 6 weeks. Ouch, a huge blow. Ouch indeed. Not just to Kieran Tierney, get well soon my guy, Tesco's finest, but to me and to other Arsenal fans, because he's the only left back we have at our club. And it goes back to Arsenal and back to the January transfer window. I knew that we could have signed a player, a left back, Josh Duke, Ryan Bertrand, Van Arnold, anyone would have done right now, because now we are left with no one, and not even Sead Kalajnak anymore. But also the finest Arsenal doctor on Twitter, Dr. Raj Powell, has been speaking on the injury, and let's see what he has to say. He says this is actually good news. After seeing the knee shift while he was walking off, there was a potential that it could have been a high severity grade 3 injury that required surgery. Not the case. He has a chance to return to the end of the Europa League now, provided the team makes it. I'm not gonna lie to you, I'm not even looking that far because of how important KT, Tesco's finest, Kieran Tierney is to the Arsenal system. He controls that left hand side all on his own. He's not a left back, he's not a left winger, he's just a left sided player. He controls the whole flank. And just to show you the importance of Kieran Tierney in the Arsenal team, as has been pointed out by Albinio, Kieran Tierney has created more chances from open play than any other Arsenal player this season, 38. Second is Bukayo Saka with 28. We're talking a winger and a left back. It just goes to show how important Kieran Tierney is, not just defensively, but going forward and providing those crosses into the box. KT is exactly what we needed, and now he's injured and we're in trouble. Of course, I guess the low-key positive is that if Arsenal somehow gets to the Europa League final, with it not being an ACL injury which would have kept him out for 6 to 7 months, he could return and make a remontada indeed. But the question now for Arsenal is, how do we replace him in that short term? Because we don't have any other left backs. Are we talking Cedric Suarez playing as a right back, as a left back? Or are we talking Bukayo Saka, our star boy, going back to the left hand side as a left back as well? I'm not sure. Let's see what you man are saying down below in the comments. And just when you thought it couldn't get any worse, David Luiz out injured, Kieran Tierney out injured, well, think again, because it's also been announced today that Martin Odegaard has been experiencing discomfort in his ankle since being on international duty and is being assessed ahead of Thursday. Essentially, Martin Odegaard MO is a doubt for that crunch game tomorrow in the Europa League quarterfinals that Arsenal just need to win for the future of this club. I always say it's things you love to see. This is things you hate to see. But on a more positive note, we have some more positive injury updates, as it's also been announced that Bukayo Saka, Emil Smith-Rowe and Granit Xhaka are now back in full training and available for selection going into that crunch game on Thursday. So yeah, you got positive. Smith-Rowe and Saka are instrumental for Arsenal going forwards, and while they're so young, they're so important. They just show up the experienced players, they show the levels to them, man. And in terms of Granit Xhaka, yes, he's a divisive figure in midfield, but saying that, he is still very important for Arsenal in his current first team. But let's not get it twisted. Even if Katie's out injured, even if David Luiz is out injured, Arsenal still have a strong enough squad and team to beat Slavia Prague. But I'm not gonna lie, lads, I just want to cry right now, man. It's Tesco's finest. This is Kieran Tierney, lads. What are we gonna do? And in terms of going forward, maybe Arsenal can look to reunite the three-man with Martinelli, Smith-Rowe and man like Bukayo Saka, which we saw work to such good effect against Chelsea earlier this season. But of course, as always, let me know your thoughts on all things that I have just discussed, especially on Kieran Tierney, and what do you think this is now going to mean for Arsenal's season? And also, who do you now play as that left back? Let's discuss down below and let's move on. Moving on, let's discuss Hector Bellerin and his Arsenal future. Because Hecky B could be on his way out of the Emirates, it is time to say bye-bye. It is Gonzo, my guy, and we have got an update from Fabrizio Romano. And he says there are huge chances for Hector Bellerin to leave Arsenal in the summer. Leonardo wanted him at PSG 1 year ago, but there was no agreement between the two clubs. Now it'd be an open race. Arsenal won't make any discounts. So what Fabrizio has done there and there, Mr. Here We Go himself, is just confirmed what we already know and have already discussed on this channel. Most likely Hector Bellerin will be leaving after the summer, and Arsenal already looking at other right back targets. But the question for you, man, is what do you think is a fair market value for Hector Bellerin? Is it £20 million? Is it 25, £30 million? And what team is willing to pay that? We also have a report coming out of Italy claiming that Hector Bellerin has held talks with Arsenal in recent weeks and has received the green light to depart this summer. Arsenal wants a fee in the region of 20 to 25 million euros. The Spaniard is a serious target for Juventus. Juventus? Paris Saint-Germain? These are top Champions League clubs we're talking about here. And I can't for the life of me think why they want to sign him, but saying that maybe they're looking to increase their shirt sales because Hector Bellerin is a decent model. I guess that's what it is. It is what it is. Also, in terms of replacements, Tariq Lamptey is the player we need to talk about. As once again, Fabrizio Romano has said, Arsenal have been scouting Tariq Lamptey, but there is nothing going on. There will be a different right back, and there's a huge chance of Bellerin departing the club this summer. I think in terms of Tariq Lamptey, we also have another target, and that is man like Ashraf Hakimi, who has also been heavily linked with Arsenal for the past 2 weeks. So it looks like Arsenal already scouted and identified their replacements for Hector Bellerin. And regardless of whoever we sign, as long as he can cross the ball and he can defend to even a semi-good level, then we're going to have a massive upgrade, in my opinion, on Hector Bellerin. But let me know, who do you think is that right player that Arsenal can sign as that right back to replace Hector Bellerin? Are we talking Tariq Lamptey? Are we talking Ashraf Hakimi? Or is there someone else on your mind that Arsenal need to sign? Let's discuss down below. And also in other Arsenal transfer news, according to a Portuguese source, Arsenal continue to follow up with enthusiasm of Pedro Goncalves' performances and have his potential signing on the table for next season. Now I guess a lot of you man don't know who this Donny is, but he plays for Sporting Lisbon and he was the replacement for a man like Bruno Fernandes. And as you can see in terms of Man United and Bruno Fernandes, he has ripped it apart for Man United, and he's clearly shown that a good player at Sporting Lisbon can progress his form into the Premier League. But what are the stats of my man saying? I'll tell you what, my guys, they are pretty impressive. 15 goals and 3 assists in 23 league appearances for Pedro Goncalves this season. He clearly is a top level baller, and he's also, I believe, only 22 or 23 years of age. And it goes back to Arsenal and that number 10 for next season. If we don't for whatever reason sign Martin Odegaard, Goncalves today, Hakan yesterday, Arsenal are looking at alternatives. But is Goncalves a player that we need to sign regardless of Martin Odegaard? Because he clearly looks like a bit of a baller. Let's have a discussion about him in the comments below. Pedro Goncalves, would you take him at Arsenal, and do you know that much about him? Go watch some YouTube highlights, go enjoy that. And on to the final thing, and that is the Arsenal versus Slavia Prague predicted lineup. Dilemmas, Arsenal Football Club, here we go again. First things first, who's gonna play as the left back with KT out for 4 to 6 weeks? Cedric Suarez, Bukayo Saka, is there anyone else that I'm missing here? And also in terms of the centre backs, who starts there with the injury to David Luiz, Rob Holding after his disaster class, or even Gabriel Magalhaes, who was pretty poor against Liverpool? And most importantly, who's gonna play up front as a 10, as a right winger, as a left winger, and who's gonna play down the middle as a striker? Does Aubameyang deserve to start off his 2 stinkers in the past 2 games? Well, saying that, the lineup I have gone for is Leno in goal, Bellerin, Mari, Gabriel and Cedric as the back 4, Partey and Xhaka as the pivot, Smith Rowe, Saka and Pepe as the 3 behind the striker of Alexandre Lacazette. Now I know, lads, there's a lot of questions to be asked. In terms of right back, I have no choice because of course if Cedric's playing a left back, I can't play him a right back. In terms of Gabriel and Mari at the back, I'm only going for that because I do not trust Holding Gabriel, because we've seen it time and time again this season. It does not work. These men cannot connect, and so I understand they're both left-footed centre backs, but I'm ready to take that risk over playing Holding and Gabriel. Nah, they don't work. And if you're gonna play Holding, you have to play Pablo Mari next to him, because at least they have a better defensive partnership together. In terms of the 3 behind the striker, Smith Rowe goes as a 10, of course. First things first, Odegaard's injury, let's not risk him. If there's any doubt on him, let's not risk further injury. And left winger, I'm going for Pepe on a simple basis of when you've got a right-footed left back in terms of Cedric Suarez, you need a left foot on the left-hand side, and that's why I'm going for Nicolas Pepe. And down the middle, it was pretty simple for me and Alexandre Lacazette, because right now, frankly, Aubameyang does not deserve to start, because right now with the performances that I have seen from Pedro Goncalves, he does not deserve to start. He's not showing the levels that we know he can show, and I think benching him could get a potential reaction out of him and get the best out of the striker we know he is. Of course, that's my own personal predicted lineups, and I'm sure there will be a lot of disagreement in the comments below, so let me know your own personal ones down below as well as your matchday predictions. But there you man go, that is the video there and there. Big game tomorrow, we are gonna move. Of course, as always, if you have enjoyed the team, make sure to go down there and show some love, smash it a like, subscribe to the thing if you are new, and let me know your thoughts down below in the comments as always. If you want to follow your boy on social media, I'd appreciate that. My Twitter, my Insta, all down below in the description. But there you man go, that is the latest Arsenal news there and there. It's a massive game tomorrow, it is gargantuan, it's the quarterfinals of the Europa League, and I will see you then in my watch long in a bit.